wanted to take it. John just knocking the ball down and leaving it for one of his teammates. Nobody grabbed it, and Brookline gets possession. The Weymouth end, something rare here in this first half for them. Otten tried to go through and couldn't. Carrier beaten to the ball by Whalen. Sean did a good job right there. Tommy Aiello almost getting Ricky Falco with control going through, but the ball just had a little too much steam for Rick. Line coach Scott Ferguson pointing out what he thought some of his players should be doing. Alexis back into the game, knocking the ball down on the Aaron Wright goal kick. And it should be a throw-in for Brookline. John Palmer got caught flat-footed in the area.
Now in for Weymouth, number 25, Mike Crowley.
Stanford. And now John Palmer had control, but didn't do much with it. Brookline trying to work it back upfield. But Ricky Falco gets in the middle of the play, takes it away. Falco settles. Rick looks, looking for help, anybody, and John Palmer comes around and provides it, and Stanford finishes it. John Palmer made that play. 3-0 Wildcats.
Don't let everybody. All right, Brookline.
And Wildcats controlling here in this first half, 3-0. You look back at that goal, John Palmer made the play. Palmer went around the Brookline defense. They were doubled up on Rick Falco, and Falco, I don't know if he knew that Palmer was coming or not, but Palmer just took control of the situation, grabbed the ball, worked it in front to John Stanford, and Stanford finished. Two very nice goals here in this first half for the Wildcats. Carrier with the hand violation, and Falco and the Wildcats quickly restart it. Rick Fournier. Five and a half minutes unofficially left here in the first half. 2 goals by John Palmer. In fact, John Palmer has an assist on that goal by John Stanford, who's got the 3rd Weymouth goal. And Tom Aiello. Aiello, who will get to the ball first. Stanford, and John tried to push it ahead and had a little too much. In fact, had a little help from Brookline. Corner kick coming up.
Now in for Weymouth, number 1, Bob Petrelli, number 16, Dan Michelangelo.
John Palmer gets a play to run out of this corner kick. Twisted in nicely. Aaron Wright got wiped out in the battle for it. And I think it was one of his own teammates. They got more of Aaron. But he got help from another teammate in clearing the ball away. Despite the 3-0 lead, you control this first half. You look back, Brookline was working the ball upfield, and there were 5, 6 white shirts to 3 blue shirts in heading up the field. That's what you call paying attention to both ends. Bob Petrelli tries to work it free. That's a good sign when you get the lead and you get that smarts as far as to say that reaction, just to get back, play defense. When the team starts pushing it across the middle of the field, you get the bodies back, and it's the Wildcats paying attention to defense and doing it very, very well. As Carol Alexis at midfield. Tim tried to slide it through Wasserman, just misfired on trying to kick it up. This first half winding down. All Weymouth. And John Pomar might be getting another opportunity if he can control it. No. And Wildcats is taking advantage. Carol Alexis taken down on the play. Matt Lynch works it ahead. Wildcats trying to keep the pressure on and go out with an even wider advantage than the 3 it is at the present time. Rick Falco, Stanford, broken up, knocked away, and throw in for the Wildcats, Bob Petrelli.
The time is kept by the official on the field.
And you can, in the background, the announcement, time being kept on the field because the clock says under 2 to go here in the first half, which has belonged to Weymouth. It's been a business-like performance. It's been maybe 4 good opportunities to score for the Wildcats, and they've cashed in on 3. And maybe another one materializing right here to see if it was, and John Pomar trying to make it happen. Stanford, maybe. Shot blocked. Stanford gets again. John trying to turn, can't. And Michelangelo trying to push it through to John Stanford. Matt Lynch and the Wildcats, maybe one last chance here in this first half. John Pomar trying to provide it. Janik Wasserman blocking it. As Pomar turned and fired, and Wasserman was right there. John Pomar, 2 goals in the first 10 minutes. He sets up another one that was scored by John Stanford in the final 10 minutes of the first half. Weymouth leading at halftime, 3-0. Second half for you here on the Weymouth channel. Stick with us. Don't go away.
Values, competition, trying to teach the kids the right thing to do in the right situation. Teach them how to handle wins, teach them how to handle losses. Work ethic, get them involved heavily in their practices so that the games become so easy that it's just a lot of fun. Those are the things that run through my mind for high school sports.
Brookline fans making their way in, students, haven't had much. The ones that were here, as it has been all Weymouth. 3-0 they lead. As the Wildcats go left to right across your television screen. John Pomar, 2 goals. John Stanford, the other one. John Pomar assisted on that one. As the Wildcats, business-like fashion, doing their thing. As the second half, they have changed goaltenders. They have given Greg Hould the rest of the night off. Greg Madden now net. Greg Hould didn't have much as far as the first half went. First 40 minutes, he saw the soccer ball. In fact, didn't see the soccer ball, except possibly from warm-ups. That is how much Weymouth controlled. And this is second half. Wildcats will just keep on working on the things that will possibly need to improve upon, just sharpen up as they will head into the final week of the regular season. have one key game in that final week as Tim Carolexis denied by Aaron Wright. Great stop by Aaron Wright. John Palmar on the corner kick. And Stanford couldn't get to the ball first. Adam Scott from deep sends it far and out of play. Well, nearly 4-0 in favor of the Wildcats. Tim Carolexis trying to get it upfield for the Wildcats. Can't. Adam Scott. And Scott battling the far sidelines with Dan McDonald and knocked away by Scott out of bounds. I was going to make a comment earlier about working on things to get sharp to that final week of the regular season. You want to finish up, and you're heading to the tournament. You want to sharpen up on parts of your game, and what better way is in the middle of competition of a regular season game. It's the best way to get it ready for postseason. And the Wildcats will try to defend their Division I state title. Yeah. Very, very curious team as far as that goes. As Greg Madden watched the ball go wide, and it was John Martin putting the shot towards the net. 3-0 Weymouth. And if you just flip this on, John Palmar gave Weymouth 2 goals in the first 10 minutes. John Stanford, Tim Carolexis got the assist in the final 10 minutes. Just over 6 to go in the first half. And John Palmar set up John Stanford in front of the net. And Greg Madden bounding one upfield for Rick Falco. And Falco with the push. Here in the second half, Tim Carolexis had a great opportunity to extend the lead. Just seconds in, and Aaron Wright with a terrific stop. And Brookline, the violation, just giving it back to Weymouth. That's just an unforced mistake right there. That was just not what the Warriors need to do. Trying to get themselves anything as far as this night goes. And the Warriors. Some good ball movement right there between Rubino and Sunshine, and now Sunshine gets control. Alex tried to slip it through as he tried to get it to Hudson Doyle, and Hudson was cut off in the play. And violation on Weymouth. In the second half, a little over 6 minutes old, and Weymouth had the best opportunity of the second half by Tim Carolexis. And one of the few restart situations in the Weymouth end for Brookline. That's how dominant Weymouth is, and Warriors were offside. Ooh, frustration for Brookline. Madden upfield. Doyle twists one in, wide. We're airing the game here on the Weymouth channel, and I know we're airing it well after everything, but the fact is, I'm going to point out that some schedule follow-ups with the special town meeting really put things behind, so to speak. Still get the feeling, though, with the Wildcats, as the season's progressed, there's a comfort that they have. Now they know what they're up against in the Bay State League on a game-to-game basis, and they are adjusted to it. And this team, heading into the tournament, will be a very, very difficult team to deal with because they can come at you with offensive firepower, which is getting stronger as the years progress between Stanford and Carol Alexis up front, Palmar and Tom Aiello, the next duo to come at you. And Paul Chase also manning the midfield. And the defense is better, and you know, this team could be a very, very dangerous team once again and have a good shot at defending their state title.